much can actually change in a 24 to 36 month period. You're living life in the fast lane constantly, you're adapting to different variables, and depending how much you want it, it will always be destined. If you can see it and you feel it here, you just need the execution planner to put it into practice. And it's the same in school. You might want to do a bit of revision, you might want to go to the gym. It's the 1% compound effect that every single day you're trying a little bit more. Again, we're out here in Italy now. We've been very blessed, we've been working very hard over the last 2 years, but it was only 3 years ago when I was in a full-time apprenticeship at Morrison's, just doing bullshit every day. Hated the job. I knew my heart as well, because when I was going to work every day, obviously I didn't want to get up and go. Even when I was there, I felt bare dead, because I was just constantly thinking about, right, well, I'm pretty sure I'm worth more than this by the hour. I know that I can get more achieved from being outside of work, just pursuing my own passion. You just got to find that passion. It's not always going to come straight away. You've got to fail 99 times to win once. And again, it all comes down to basic skills as well. Communication, organization, planning. If you're, let's say, working in a restaurant at the moment, understand how to build customer rapport, understand how to upsell products. Okay, if someone wants a main, do they want a dessert? Do they also want a coffee with that dessert? Learn how to get the tips of the clients. When I was like 14, I used to do pot washing and I worked in a restaurant, and all I would do is speak to all the old grandmas, all the old granddads, and all the nice customers, and just build relationships. So every single week, oh, he's jacking, by the way. I know he's got a table reserved in the corner. We've got the big table with him. He's going to be the waiter all day with us, and every single Sunday I get a tip without a doubt. Build them basic skills and then develop a high value skill that you can turn into a residual income, where you can then earn money from simply pushing that skill to somebody who needs it. Let's take, for example, a content creator, somebody who understands how to use CapCut. Businesses aren't utilizing content creation at the moment, for example on TikTok, so why not just get that business to pay you a small fee just for editing videos for them and learn how to edit vids? That's one. And again, guys, it all comes down to understanding money. If I asked you now on the camera, right, well, what is the Federal Reserve Act? You wouldn't know what year the act came into play. In 1930, there was a very crooked president called President Wilson, and how the Federal Reserve formed was through the accumulation of micro banks coming together to completely dominate the system. And again, the more that you understand the government are not wanting to put the pursuit of success in your path, the sooner you'll realize that you need to go out there and earn it yourself. And many years even after the Federal Reserve Act, they continue to accumulate wealth using hedge funds. Look into BlackRock and Vanguard. The CEO of BlackRock and Vanguard, Larry Fink, again kicked off the business in the 1970s and now worth $9 trillion US, which is equivalent to 50% of the GDP in the US. And think of that wealth. They own everything, guys. They got 12% in Amazon, 13% in Meta, and again, use your due diligence, go fact check this shit. They own everything. And the point I'm trying to make to you guys is that the sooner you realize the infrastructures of these businesses and where their investment portfolios lay, the sooner you'll understand that not out there to put the stepping stones in place so you can walk along the water. It's not that simple. We're not in a great position at the moment in the UK. There's a lot of uncertainty at the moment. Inflation has been skyrocketing. It's starting to come down now. But look at other external variables. Look at the wheat crisis in fucking Ukraine. Look at what's going on around the world and where countries are now preserving the wealth, mainly through gold. Look at what Russia and China are now collaboratively doing. You've got to be aware of other external stakeholders. Now, what's a stakeholder? A stakeholder is an interest to the business, whether that's internally or externally. So a customer would be an internal stakeholder. Now, the weather potentially could be an external stakeholder, because let's say, for example, I own a car rental business and it starts raining. I've got to take my very best interest in understanding that the rain is going to affect the occupancy of how many people rent out the car. Another key principle is understanding your competitor analysis. So if you're running, let's say, a personal shopping brand like we do, we've got to understand what adverts our competitors are running. We've also got to understand what content and collaborations they're pushing. Okay, what influencers have they bought in recently? Okay, who are they optimizing and doing collaboration posts with? What ads are performing the best? Because what happens is then, is you're going to simply imitate and replicate their strategies, but do it 10 times better, because they're giving you the blueprint, and the blueprint can be found anywhere in the world. You've got YouTube now, you've got Google, you've got TikTok, you've got free resource to do whatever the fuck you want. So why aren't you utilizing it? Type into Google right now, or even ChatGPT for that matter. Look at these AI softwares. You can ask ChatGPT anything you want. Let me give you an example. How to start a social media marketing agency. How to start an OnlyFans management company. how to start drop shipping goods through Shopify. There's multiple questions you can ask these AIs to get as much knowledge as possible. Write the key points that you've learned and picked up into a book. Really start conceptualizing these ideas from the book and put it on a whiteboard, and then just start hitting different niches, start trying different side hustles. It only takes one to click to build you a crazy passive income. And again guys, it might not be the sweetest journey, and like I said earlier, you're going to fail multiple times, but once you get it and it clicks, you're on the way. So guys, don't stop working. Hard work doesn't lie, and again, everything is destined. So if you feel a shiver going through your body and you feel like the goosebumps at the back of the head, that means that the unsubconscious mind is seeing a clear vision and that you are on the path to success, and you just need to action whatever thought you're thinking. Write that shit down, record yourself on Snapchat. I've got multiple videos on my Snapchat when I was 15, 16 saying, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Because the more you speak it, the more it goes into the existence. Look into self-fulfilling prophecy. You wonder why fat kids in school get bullied? It's because they're attaching the label of the kid being called fat, repeating that to themselves, thinking, oh shit, I am fat. I'm being called it every single day. And what happens is that because they believe the label, it then occurs into existence. So you tell yourself every single day, yo, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna work hard today, I'm gonna work hard today, I'm gonna work hard today, I'm gonna try my very best today. There's no doubt it's not gonna happen, because you're repeating that cycle. You're putting habitual routines into place, and if you're not getting the right routines into place, it takes 30 days to put a new habit into play. So make sure that you're doing everything you can to become the best version of you and unlock your full potential.